Okay, it's pouring down rain, so I can't really vlog today like we would normally since we are on baby watch. I'm gonna go ahead and film, and today's video may be Poppy has babies only video if that's the case, but we're gonna check on her really quick and Twizzy and just see. She's dug herself out a pretty good hole. Hey mama, look at your butt. Say good morning. No fluid, but we have definitely dropped babies down, so we'll be keeping an eye on her today. I'm a little concerned. We'll probably let Twiz out because we're gonna have to find some ways to feed people. She's got to stay in the stall. She's got plenty of food if she wants it. I've watched her a little bit on the camera. I have not seen anything. She's obviously scratched herself up a bed, so she's a little restless. Tail looks like we're having some contractions for sure. Do you think we're gonna have babies today? Not excited about the fact that it's gonna pour down rain and we're gonna have babies, but it is what it is. So this may truly be a birth only vlog. I don't typically do that, but it's gonna pour down rain all day long. So that's kind of where we are. I'm gonna check Twiz really quick. She's not eaten any of the food that I gave her. She's a little sticky. I don't know how to explain it. Like she's got some trash on her vulva. It means that we're probably getting close to having fluid, or we've had a little bit of fluid. I don't know if you guys can see her tail is making like this little hook shape every now and then. And that is pretty indicative of some low-level contractions. I'm gonna check her. If she doesn't look close, then we're gonna open this up. Let's see what you look like. Yeah, you can't really get away from me in here. You're still pretty tight. Babies are still pretty high. So I think I'm gonna open this up. There's already food in here. Since I'm probably gonna be out here quite a bit, we'll be able to keep a good eye on Twiz. We're gonna try to feed everybody really quick. Okay, so she's definitely in the early stages of labor. So I don't really know, because she's the first freshener, what that's gonna mean for us. If that means in the next hour or two, if that means like everybody else that they start labor in the morning and sometime this evening we'll have babies. I know. Very noisy. And my snuggle bug. Okay, pretty good, Mom. So I'm gonna sit with her for probably 5 or 10 minutes, kind of get a feel of what she's doing, how she's acting. I've got the camera pointed. Obviously, I moved her from over there to here. She's got a bowl with food. She's got water. This is just probably better for all the other girls. She's not eating. She's not interested in food. I'm not interested in food, Mom. That's like what I typically like to do when they first start, is to just hang out with them for a little bit, get a feel for what they're doing so that I can notice a big change. She laid down earlier and then she got back up. She's a little bit restless. I just think we're still in the early stages. I can see her on the camera from inside. Yes, we can. So no big deal. What do you think, Poppers? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, it's been about an hour. I've been inside editing video. Been watching her a little bit on the camera, not too closely, obviously because I've been editing, so I kind of came out here when I got to a stopping spot. I don't like how hard she's breathing, but I think that's just the angle that she's laying down on. These babies are probably just pushing on her in a weird way. I don't really see any fluid per se yet. She'll get up here now that I've messed with her. What do you think? Definitely breathes better standing up because nobody's pushing on her. Mom just annoying you? Can we get a look at your booty real quick? I think we're hours. I think it's gonna be tonight at this rate. No contractions really. Very calm. No big contractions where I would think we're gonna get in the next couple of hours. But Padme was that way. There was nothing, no even noise making, and then all of a sudden there were feet. So she's having fun with Milo over there. And Coco sleeping in between Nani and Pepper. Over there. It's a little chilly out here. It's in the 60s. It's plenty warm. Everybody's kind of snuggled up and sleeping. I'm gonna get a look at her back end just to check, and then I'm gonna go back in the house. Yeah. Nothing yet. Guys, I missed it. I'm so sorry. I've been watching her and working on my video, and they're twins. Look at these little ones. Oh, you're so cute. Let's get you dried off. Oh, Mama, sorry she missed it. I think at least one of these is a boy. It's pretty big. I'm gonna help her kind of get them cleaned up. I'm sorry I missed it, guys. Like, I've been out here every 30 minutes checking on her. She didn't look anywhere close. I never even saw her have a contraction. Ugh, first fresheners. Ugh. Yeah. Ain't the babies. Yeah. These are pretty, Poppy. These are pretty. Good. This over there. Good job. Good job. You guys must have come kind of together. Let's see, you look like probably a girl. Yeah, let's look. Yep, girl. This little one is a girl. Look at its face. Lots of faces. Oh, goodness. Let's see, what are you? That's a boy. Garbage bag. Mom's gonna go get it. Well, she obviously did amazing and didn't need any help. She's just like Patty. She and Twizzy are gonna sneak up on me and just have these. They both look great. They both look completely healthy. I love this color pattern. The stuff picked up, and I'm gonna pick him up and blow dry him a little bit. He's just shaking, so I wanna get him warmed up, which is a good sign for Twizz's multiples. I didn't think she had twins. I'm glad she did, because we're gonna get some crazy awesome milk production. But my goodness, these are beautiful. They just must have come right together, because she doesn't have either one of them. Their face is very clean. I think it's actually better for me that she did this all by herself. They're here, they're healthy. All of this has just so stressed me out this year. So I'm just glad they're here, they're on the ground. She's definitely done. Her mom was a very good mom. Grandma was a very good mom. I don't worry about her being a good first timer. I think she'll figure it out. He has a Nubian, he's gonna have a Nubian nose. And Pepperoni's just eating the bag over there, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. You almost got it, buddy. There are two teats, guys. Two teats. They're gonna fight over the same one, and neither one of them's found it yet. There it is. There it is, buddy. Oh, he puts it in his mouth and then he drops it. Know that's the right place. Yeah, here, look. There we go. Mom has lots of milk. She does. She has lots of milk. So correction, they're both boys. I thought this was a girl. It definitely has testicles. Both boys. Both healthy. This one is gonna look way more Nubian, it looks like. He kind of has that flatter face like a Nubian, which is interesting because Poppy is only a fourth Nubian. She's 3/4 Nigerian. Her mom was a mini Nubian. Her dad's Bean. And then these both are Luke babies. So Daisy's the only Nubian in the mix. Her grandmother is the only Nubian in the mix, but he definitely has that stronger Roman nose. So these will just be 2 fun little pets, and I actually have somebody who's just looking for pets and 2. And so I think these 2 are gonna go, I'm hoping we'll go together as pets. I'll reach out to her and see, and I'm just excited about her udder. And really the only reason we kept her long term was I lost her mom, and she looks like she's gonna have grandma's udder. She's been eating and drinking and doing well. More cute little babies, and probably Twiz in the next day or 2, I would say. You guys are cute, and they both already nursed. They are gonna be so cute. So cute! Now. Say maybe. Say maybe. Come on, let's go outside. You probably need to at least go tinkle. And you're mostly dry, and it's quit raining. Yeah, and you kind of smell. And you're kind of stinking it up in here. But everybody's out. It's been about 2 hours. Hi there, poppers. Hello, Mo and Larry. What are we gonna call your little sweet boys, huh? What are we gonna call your sweet boys? Are they drinking? Are they drinking? This is the fun part when they're all fluffy. She's eaten and she's drank. When I was in here earlier, I made sure she did that. They're doing great. She's already lost her placenta, but she's a champ. First time mom. You and Padme. He looks very 90s. They're so flashy. Look how flashy you are. You're so sweet. You are. You guys are just gonna go pets somewhere. You are. Look how sweet you are. You're very sweet. Look at your pretty ears. They're very pretty, Poppy. It is huge, and he's just a chunky monkey. But he looks a little bit more Nubian. I don't know if you guys can tell, he's got a really strong nose and floppier ears. Not full Nubian ears, but I think they're gonna lay down. I don't think they're gonna stand up. You're very big. Your belly is very full. Yeah, then you just shake, you get all nervous. You're fine, your mama's right here, look. Yeah. Yeah, big boy. You're so cute. You are. Not as screamy as brother, huh? Make sure you're nice and toasty. You are. Nice and toasty. Keeping a pretty watchful eye on this one. She'll do the same thing to me. As far as just, I'll walk outside and there'll be babies. I have seen her, I have been with her to kid once. I've had this goat for 6 years. This will be her 5th kidding. Girlfriend just is not interested in having me. She's not due till tomorrow. We'll film tomorrow. I'm gonna film every day probably until these babies come. I do think she's gonna come she's either gonna go tomorrow or this weekend. She's huge. Hopefully we'll catch Twiz as our last one. To only miss 1 out of the 6 will be magical. She just wasn't making any noise, wasn't having any contractions. I had been out to look at her a couple of times, was doing absolutely nothing, had no fluid, and then all of a sudden 2 babies were on the ground. Those are the ones that are the hardest because all the things that you look for are not there. You kind of train and you train yourself over time as a farmer to look for those signs so that you're there. And like I knew probably today because she had no ligaments, she didn't want to eat breakfast. Bunny did that, it's 10 hours later. Nani and Padme, 6, 7 hours later. CC, 6, 7 hours after she went off feed. So it's not like they go off feed an hour they have babies. Some of them do. Turned out to be a very pretty evening. All the kitties have come out at this time for kitty dinner, apparently. Oh, your snuggle bugs are under the lamp. I guess we'll leave it on. I was gonna turn it off because I thought maybe it had gotten too warm. Let me check on them, make sure they aren't cold. It shouldn't be. It's plenty warm outside, but you never know. And they've been drinking. She's been taking good care of them. All right, is everybody ready for dinner? Gorgeous out here tonight. We always have those really spectacular views of the sunset at the old place. Don't really get that here because the sun's kind of behind the hill, but it's still really pretty. Is it dinner time for this crew? I have a goat jumping on me. Trying to jump into your food, baby. He's trying to jump in your food. Waffles. What do you guys think? Workshop, I think you dumped your bowl out. Did you dump your bowl out? Yes, slobbery man. You see, you've been eating some grass. I did want to let you guys know this little cute tidbit about Poppy, and I don't know that I've ever really explained this, but Daisy, some of you know this and some of you don't. Daisy, our big Nubian, was my very first goat, and I brought her and her brother home when they were 5 weeks old and bottle fed them, and it's why we have this one random Nubian. We weren't really sure if we were going to do Nubians or if we were going to do Nigerians, or if we were going to do mini Nubians. So we bought a Nubian, we bought Nigerians. Twiz was our second goat that we brought home. We brought home Daisy and Marvin, and then Twiz and Midnight, who's a mini, shortly after. But I bottle fed Daisy. Daisy is the only true bottle baby I've ever raised, other than Tink. I think she was 2 when we finally got her bred, and she had Violet. When Daisy had Violet, she got very sick with an infection, and we thought she was gonna die pretty much immediately after she had Violet. And Violet was so cute. So I bottle fed Violet for a while until Daisy got better. And guys, we brought her back from death's door. Like, our vet was like, they normally don't recover, but here, give her 5 days of penicillin and see what happens. She didn't eat for like 3 or 4 days. I basically kept her alive on Nutri-Drench, and obviously she's fabulous and fat now. And then she miraculously started feeding Violet, which was crazy, and taking care of her and wanted to take care of her and was just an amazing mom. And then about a year later, Violet had Poppy. And she's 3/4 Nigerian, 1/4 Nubian. So her mom was a mini Nubian. We bred her to Bean because that was what we had available, and we got our Pop Pop. Violet died the fall after having Poppy from a really bad case of parasites. We just couldn't get her recovered from. Violet and Nani, who's not in here right now, got really sick at the same time. That is why Poppy is so special to me, because Daisy's very special. Violet was very special to me because I had to hand raise Violet until Daisy got better. She's gonna have a beautiful udder. They've all been fabulous milk producers. That is why Poppy is kind of a more special goat to me, and I'm really mad that I was not here, that I was inside while these guys joined the world, but she's doing a great job taking care of them.